Hello, hello. I'm Kadi and I live in the south of Germany. You can find me as Nature Journal Lad on Insta and YouTube. And I host a Stuttgart Nature Journal Club because I love to connect to nature together with others. I would like to tell you a story of how nature journaling helped me turning a fear into a deeper connection to a special kind of fish. It is about the metamorphosis and transformations of the European eels, the Anguilla. Last year, I met a lot of moray eels underwater, which was kind of scary for me. So, as a nature journaler, I naturally looked up a lot about them in books to conquer my fears. Then I happened to find a book about eels, the relatives of the moray eels, who happen to live in our European ponds, creeks, lakes, rivers, and the sea. And what's interesting is that for thousands of years, eels were a mystery, especially how they reproduce, and not too long this mystery in science was finally solved. Because eels have a lifetime of transformations. They are born as a transparent lava in the Sargasso Sea, a part of the Atlantic Ocean on the east side of the North American coast. They travel with the ocean currents to the European coast, where they metamorphose for the first time. By transitioning from salty to freshwater, they become glass eels and they are still very fragile at this point. While working up their way to the continental water bodies, they transform to yellow eels because of their yellow, brown, and grayish appearance, and they build up muscles and they become much stronger than before. And then, after thousands of kilometers of travel, they choose a home, and then they spend 10 to 30 years at one place. And they get really fatty there. And then one day suddenly they become restless and they start to travel all the way back to the Sargasso Sea. And this is where the last and most interesting metamorphosis begins, when they turn back to the salty water. By becoming a silver eel, the eel's back turns black, its sides become silver, its eyes become bigger, its fins become longer and stronger, the digestive tract stops working, the stomach dissolves, and it can live off its fat, while at the same time, suddenly its genital organs start to develop. Isn't that amazing? So back at the Sargasso Sea, the eels mate and the whole cycle starts again. The eel really helped me to conquer my fears of the moray eels. And I hope this little story inspires you to have a look at the eels.